Good morning. This is Knox County Commissioner, September 16, 2025. Don't have a whole lot on the agenda, but they're all important items. So we'll start going through our resolutions to be presented.
Okay, so the first item we have is to approve the Ohio Department of Development Community Services Division, and this is just our organizational contacts, and this was removing Jeff Gotke and adding Sam Filkins to the list of contacts.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And Bill, there's two spots there that you'll need to sign on that. And then we have approved the authorized certifications for the Ohio Public Works Commission, disbursements for the Mishi Road resurfacing, and this is for the county engineer. And I'm sorry, and I'll just let you know, this will be in the amount of $386,694.03.
I know she took them.
Second.
Those in favor say aye. Aye.
We have a software subscription agreement with Easy Justice Jury Software for the Knox County Common Pleas Court. And this is the amount of $27,900. And Judge Wetzel had reached out to me and let me know that beginning next year, the Board of Elections would not be handling the jury pool or however that information came to the court. And so this is a software that is available that will do all of this. And so there is some upfront cost. That's a one-time that we won't pay each year. And then we'll go from there. I think it's $12,000 a year going forward. I think he did reach out to municipal court about splitting the cost on some of this because they're going to use the same type of stuff. And I don't know if we'd ever heard anything back from them. So we're moving forward at this point either way. So it's ready for next year.
Yeah, because we have had some issues with the Board of Election not having accurate information, so it'd be good to have that.
Yeah,
Brenda.
so this will be get ready for them for 26.
Motion to approve.
Second it.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And that one will require all three signatures. And then we have a document management agreement with Modern Office Methods for the Knox County Human Resource Office copier. And Bill, this will be a whole bunch of signatures.
A book of signatures. So need a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Then we have an addendum for an interagency contractor agreement with Job and Family Services and Knox County Transit. This is just an addendum for their existing item, but it provides for group trips for $30 per round trip up to 5 miles, and each additional mile over 5 miles would be billed at a rate of $2.50 a mile.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Then we have a grant agreement with Ohio Department of Children and Youth and the Knox County Department of Job and Family Services and the Ohio Family and Children First Council, and this is for $63,052.
Big motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
And those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And that will require all three signatures. Then we have your bill lists and the one transfer. And then we are just entered into the record. The sheriff brought in his August meal report, $1.77 per meal, and there were 8,122 meals prepared in August. And we'll just have Penny enter that in the minutes.
Jason, do you have anything that you want to share with us?
I think just, again, it feels like a broken record with the back entry project. I think the panels are here, they're going on the building, so we are making progress. The elevator company is supposed to be here Friday to reattach the panel in the back, so that elevator will be ready to go. Penny and I have worked on the signage with Legacy Signs, and they're going to take care of anything that's required with the city to get our sign put back on the building up top, and then put some signage above the door in the back that just says Chestnut Street entrance. So we're working on that so it can hopefully be ready by the time the building's ready to be open. I think Modern Builders mentioned yesterday, they're anticipating the concrete being poured the first week of October. So they're hoping all the panels, everything inside's done, and they would get the concrete poured, and then we can get that open back up. So that's weather permitting, no other delays permitting. That's what we're hoping is.
So the last step will be the exterior concrete.
Right, they wanna, so we don't screw any of the concrete up with those heavy lifts, we'll get everybody out there for the concrete. And then open it back up.
So there'll be a certain number of days of cure time.
Yeah, a few days, but since it's just people walking on it, I don't think it's gonna be, too lengthy of a time, a few days. But I know they're scheduled to do concrete that first week. Hopefully that's before, but that's where we're at right now. And I think, I did talk to Sam about our warehouse building down there. I think the land bank, ADF, whoever, they are looking at getting plans soon for that front parking area that needs all fixed.
Yes.
And they're gonna get that to me so I can send it to our architect to make sure that we get a proper ramp incorporated into that, so we have ramps to get into both sides of our facility down there.
What are they gonna do to the front?
That's what I'm saying. He said they're supposed to have the plans this week.
Is that gonna be asphalt or grass?
I think it's gonna be asphalt. Because part of that's gonna be the road. That road's gonna widen.
Right.
Yes.
Part of that'll be the road, but I think it's all gonna be asphalt. Yeah, but I can't definitively tell you that because it's not our plans, but
Right.
I think that's the deal now, because they're putting in box culverts or something in there that's gonna be able to.
Right.
So that'll be frontage parking maybe?
Right. Yeah, you'll have that double road or the, double lane, and then we'll have parking
Right.
in there as well. Yeah. I think, from project standpoint, I don't think the sheriff's, he let me know they were gonna have his evidence, or the existing storage facility empty by the end of the week. And then we'll be ready for when Modern can deploy and start that project. This is the plan. We did have, the elevator looked at the courthouse, talked to Judge Nixon and Judge Wetzel. That elevator is very old over there. And we are looking at modernizing that elevator potentially in 2026. If you so desire to fund that project, we're kind of getting some pricing, what can be done. I told them, obviously, we can't make the elevator shaft any bigger than what it is. It's a tight elevator that can't change. Because the elevator shaft's the elevator shaft, but as far as we've had some people getting stuck in there, and so it does need modernized. So we're kind of looking at that for 2026. And probably redoing the restrooms in the courthouse next year as well. The two public restrooms on the main floor need a lot of TLC, so we're gonna probably look at putting those on the capital list. I told the judge for next year as well. So.
While maintaining the historical.
Right, exactly, yeah, right, yeah, we don't wanna change the floors and that kind of stuff, because it's got that original tile, but we'll get new fixtures and privacy panels and those kinds of things, need some TLC in there. And Todd and I began kind of working on the capital list for 26 to make some recommendations to you to decide what you want to fund and how much you want to fund in 26. Obviously, transit's going to be a huge project, so our kind of thought process is to do hopefully really critical things, or things that really need some updates, like an elevator, and not do a whole bunch of projects next year, because we're going to focus so much on that transit project's going to be lengthy and time consuming. So anyway, that's where we're at on theirs. I don't think there's any other capital needs at the time, so that's it.
Yep. Commission, see anything to do too? Okay. All right.
No.
So for those people who are aware of township trustees and fiscal officers, they do have a meeting tonight at 6:30 at the Memorial Theater, and all of them are encouraged to be there to have some top level discussions about the directions of their township association. So we encourage everyone to have a great warm day today, and we'll see you back here on Thursday.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
Okay, you say adjourn.